How to Disrupt, Build and Flourish by Singh. The review by WritersMosaic and Jhalak has been a long germinating idea. Its seeds were planted in frustrated discussions with fellow writers of the global majority about the lack of review spaces in Britain's legacy press, and how even when we are reviewed, we are often not reviewed well. When we gather, a now familiar discontent arises. Even writers whose books are reviewed in legacy press are rarely discussed in terms of ideas, form, and craft. Our books only seem to matter for what they can reveal about cultures and lives deemed strange or foreign. One particularly egregious instance stands out. A joyful novel about sisters that was dismissed for not providing insights into the culture of the protagonists. As one fellow writer remarked, imagine if we dismissed Ian McEwan or Martin Amis for this. This kind of reviewing is the result of something all too familiar. Very few of us are commissioned to review books, except in capacities of approved cultural informants, translating exotica into tolerable, and for us intolerable, explanations for an imaginary home counties reader. Furthermore, we are seldom considered for reviewing books, even in our area of expertise. Even more dangerously, we review white writers at our own risk, as some take public offense at being thoughtfully, knowledgeably reviewed by us. As the world emerges from a pandemic, and as the short-lived commitments made by the publishing industry in the wake of Black Lives Matter movements appear stalled, the need for a publication that showcases books by writers of the global majority, offering nuanced and complex reviews, views, and provocations, is of greater urgency than ever. The Jhalak team believes that the wider literary landscape cannot fully flourish without such an intervention. After 8 years of attempting to disrupt the publishing industry's unrelenting structures of exclusion, we at Jhalak realize that we need to do more. Find further methods of promoting great writing, build capacity for writers, reviewers, critics, and readers, and most importantly, create a space for essential conversations that must reach colleagues in the publishing industry as well as beyond. Our ambition for the review is to build an arena to showcase great contemporary writing that is daring and innovative in form, style, and content, and also create a vital space for voicing essential ideas that may not find room elsewhere. The centering of these voices and discussions can enrich all writing and all writers and readers, and not only those whose work is addressed and included here. The review builds on our ethos of working with partners, as we believe we achieve more when more of us push in the same direction. This is why we have joined forces with WritersMosaic, who have an unmatched track record of leading urgent and necessary literary and cultural discussions and showcasing essential voices. In order to extend the reach and shelf life of the featured writing, WritersMosaic will host a freely accessible digital edition of this publication on their website. Each of our genre curators is an extraordinary literary practitioner. Each selects books that address crucial, timely, urgent questions of ideas and form. They in turn commission peers who are masters of their chosen genres and bring knowledge, thought, and panache to their reviews. The result is a celebration of the book review as a genre, as well as a nuanced and complex literary and cultural conversation. Since our inception, the Jhalak team has been dedicated to ensuring the greatest possible visibility for our community of writers and their work. We choose to work closely and extensively with communities of writers and readers, along with partner institutions who share our ethos of solidarity, interconnectedness, and literary excellence. This is why we are delighted to partner with the bookseller, whose support ensures that the review shall reach key stakeholders in the industry. We also plan to make additional copies available through select bookshops and events. On a personal note, although I have not been a judge since 2018, I read all submissions to the Jhalak Prize every year, simply for the joy. Each year, I'm struck by the awe-inspiring range and excellence of the books submitted. And each year, I'm heartbroken to find that very few receive the recognition and rewards they merit. I hope that the review can also play a part in bringing literary excellence to a greater number of readers in Britain and beyond. Finally, the creation of this publication has been an experience in learning new and unexpected ways of love, care, and community. The review is an unabashed, unapologetic celebration of contemporary thinking and writing by writers of the global majority. But its creation has also been a most unexpected gift to ourselves, to all involved. For this, I'm immensely grateful.